that someone is you. I leaned against the wall, trying to process this. The promotion Diane had gotten was now being offered to me. I appreciate the offer, Ted, but I'm not sure I want to come back. There was a pause. Then Ted said, "We're prepared to offer a significant compensation increase, full remote work options for your family situation, and back pay for the bonus Diane received for your work." I thought about Dad, about the medical bills piling up, about the fact that despite everything I did, enjoy the creative aspects of my job, just not the way I'd been treated. What about the company culture that allowed this to happen in the first place? I asked, why didn't anyone notice or speak up before now? Ted sighed. That's a fair question, and one we're addressing company-wide. We've started a review of all management practices and reporting structures. I won't pretend we didn't fail you, Jennifer, but I'm asking for the chance to make it right. I told him I needed time to think. Would he be open to meeting in person to discuss specific terms? He agreed immediately. That night, I sat beside Dad's bed as he slept. Thinking about what to do going back seemed impossible after my dramatic exit, but starting over somewhere else during Dad's illness also seemed daunting. Dad woke up and caught me deep in thought. "Penny, for your thoughts." I told him everything about Diane, about quitting, about the job offer. He listened carefully, as he always did when I finished. He asked me, "What do you want to do, sweetie?" "I don't know." Admitted, part of me wants to go back and show them I can lead without becoming like Diane. Part of me wants to walk away and start fresh. He nodded, both valid. "But let me ask you this. When did you feel most like yourself this past week?" I thought about it when I finally stood up to Diane, when I stopped being a doormat. Exactly. He said, "You don't have to decide whether to take the job right now. But whatever you choose, don't go back to being the old Jennifer, the one who let people walk all over her." I met with Ted the next day and laid out my conditions: full remote work flexibility during Dad's treatment, a team of my choosing, and most importantly, a company-wide attribution policy, ensuring people received credit for their work. To my surprise, he agreed to everything. I started my new role the following month, working primarily from Dad's house. While he recovered, the team respected me because I respected them. We completed the first phase of the Maxwell project ahead of schedule and under budget. It wasn't always smooth sailing. Some people who had known the old Jennifer tried to take advantage, assuming I'd still be a pushover. They learned quickly that while I was fair, I was no longer a doormat. 6 months later, Dad finished his treatment. The doctors were cautiously optimistic he was on the mend. I had proven myself as a leader and even received a company-wide innovation award for a new campaign approach. One evening, as I was finishing work, Dad came into the home office I'd set up in his spare room. "You know what I was thinking about today?" "What's that?" I asked. "Closing my laptop that day at the hospital when you came in after quitting, there was something different about you. Like a weight had been lifted." I smiled. "I remember he sat down across from me before that day. I was worried about you more than myself, worried you were letting life happen to you instead of making choices. It took me getting sick for you to finally put yourself first." Tears pricked my eyes. "I'm sorry it took that long." He reached over and squeezed my hand. "Don't be. We all learn our lessons when we're ready to learn them. I'm just glad you learned this one, while I'm still around to see it." We sat in comfortable silence for a moment.